sound of breaking limits. I know the taste of sleepless nights. Every scar became a warning. Every wound became my light. There was anger in my silence. There was thunder in my chest. I could let it tear me open, or become my very best. So I chained the beast to purpose, pointed every flame ahead. Now the fire that once consumed me fuels every step instead. No excuses, no surrender, only discipline remains. Every drop of pain I carried now is flowing through my veins. Heart of iron, soul of flame, nothing leaves me quite the same. Feed the fire, let it burn. Every scar carries the lessons learned. Fire. No holding back, turn the pain into attack. Fire. Break the wall, rise again, outlast them all. Every heartbeat hits like thunder. Every breath prepares the climb. Pressure isn't here to stop me. Pressure tells me it's my time. I can hear the weight calling, begging me to stand back down. But I answer with another heavy step against the ground. The mirror doesn't see exhaustion. It reflects relentless will. Built from mornings before sunrise. Built from choosing every hill. The world can throw another mountain. The world can bring another fight. I'll arrive with burning purpose, ready every single night. Push beyond, cross the line. Every battle sharpens mine. Feed the fire, let it burn. Every scar becomes the strength I've earned. No holding back, turn the pain into attack. Break the wall, rise again, outlast them without direction. This is focus forged in heat. Every ounce of controlled fury drives my heartbeat to its peak. I don't fear the burning inside. I became its steady guide. Now the fire fights beside me. Never against my breaks before the sunrise. Steel is waiting in the dark. Every breath becomes a promise. Every heartbeat leaves its mark. No distractions, no forgiveness. Every weakness stays outside. The only voice that matters now is the one that says don't hide. Every drop that hits the concrete, every muscle under strain, writes another line of history in the language born from pain. The weight is more than iron, it's a question I must face, and every answer that I give is written on my face. Lock your focus, grip the ground, hear your heartbeat, drown the sound. Enter war mode, no retreat, every pulse becomes the beat. Enter war mode, stand your ground when the weakness starts to speak. Don't make a sound, don't make a sound. Enter war mode, on the fight, turn your pain into your might. Doesn't show perfection, it reflects relentless days. Countless mornings built in silence, hidden far from empty praise. Every rep becomes a weapon, every set refines the soul. Every breath beyond exhaustion brings me closer to the goal. Pressure doesn't ask permission, pressure simply tests the brave. Today I'll build another version no fear could ever break. When my body begs for mercy, when my lungs begin to burn, that's the place where champions rise, because they never turn. Stand unbroken, stand alive, fight for every reason why. Enter war mode, no retreat, every pulse becomes the beat. Enter war mode, stand your ground when the weakness starts to speak. Don't make a sound, don't make a sound. Enter war mode, own the fight, turn your pain into your might. Only sweat, only will, only one command: keep pushing still. Platform, cold as iron, hard as stone. It doesn't care about excuses, it only answers what I've shown. Every drop of sweat remembers every promise that I made. Today I either earn tomorrow, or I watch it slowly fade. The clock is not my enemy, the pain is not my curse. Every second that I'm breathing demands the strongest version first. I came here with one intention: leave this place rebuilt again. Stronger than the man who entered, harder than I've ever been. heartbeat sharpens mine. No mercy for weakness. Not today. I came to take the heart away. No mercy for weakness. Not this time. I turn pressure into power every climb. No mercy for weakness. I refuse to fall. Whoa, 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 whoa. One more rep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I give my all. The mirror isn't asking questions. It reflects the work I've done. Every scar becomes a medal earned beneath the ruthless sun. Muscle grows where comfort dies. Legends grow where quitters stop. Nothing built to last forever comes from standing at the top, 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 top. So bring another heavier burden. Bring another hill to climb. I'll answer with relentless motion. One more breath, one more time. When my lungs begin to burn, when my vision starts to shake, that's exactly where I find the man I came to wake. Steel inside, calm outside, nothing kills this drive. No mercy for weakness. Not today. I came to take the heart away. No mercy for weakness. Not this time. I turn pressure into power every climb. No mercy for weakness. I refuse to fall. One more rep, rep. One more rep. One more war. I give my Pain has never been my enemy. Comfort wore the better mask. Every limit ever broken started with a single task. Stand again, grip again, fight again, win again, no mercy for weakness. Let it die. The strongest men are forgotten. No mercy for weakness. Now they see the only thing I had to conquer was the man who doubted me. Wake before the world can move. Discipline is built through wounds. Every scar upon your skin means you win. No comfort ever shaped the great. Pressure forged a stronger frame. Every drop of sweat and pain feeds the flame. Your body screams for you to stop, but your soul was built to fight. Every battle in your mind sharpens dry. Unbreakable instinct inside. Never hide. Every limit starts to fade when you're made. Unbreakable instinct. Rise through the night. Every storm you survive through makes you new. Nobody can walk your road. You must carry your own load. Every lonely night awake, raise the stakes. Pressure either breaks the weak or creates the ones who lead. Every battle that you face builds your strength. Unbreakable instinct, stand tall through it all. Nothing now can stop the flame you became. No shortcuts. No miracles. Just steps. I didn't find an easy road, didn't get a sign from above. Just a quiet kind of hunger that never gave up. Every day I showed up empty, not knowing what would change. But repetition has a way of shaping what remains. Slow progress still counts. Invisible effort still builds. It's the long way up, no rush, no perfect timing. Every setback is a lesson quietly refining. I don't need fast success, I need something that stays. And I'm building it step by step through harder days. I stopped chasing sudden moments, stop waiting to feel strong. Because strength is not a feeling, it's how you move along. Even when I doubted everything, I kept the motion alive. And that motion turned into the reason I survive. If it's slow, let it be slow. If it's heavy, I will go. Is what I use. Clouds over my head, voices from the past still spread. But I learned to stand alone, heart of stone. Every scar beneath my skin taught me how to rise again. Through the silence and the pain, I remain. Pressure forged me in the fire, turned the fear into desire. Every shadow lost its hold in the cold. Obsidian Pulse, I rise through the darkness and the lies. Nothing here can stop my soul. I control. Obsidian Pulse still strong. Every place where I went wrong turned into another flame. I remain. cuts across the night. Still I move toward the light. Every fall became a guide deep inside. I don't break, I transform through the calm and through the storm. Every wound became my way to this day.
When the weak all choose to fold, that's when warriors are forged. Every scar upon your skin means you've been through the nights nobody saw. Still you stood through every war. Every moment under strain fed the flame.
Your body screams for you to stop, but your soul was built for more. Every battle in your mind sharpens drive.
Last man rising,
Stand tall
through it all. Every limit starts to fade.
when you're made.
Last man rising,
No fear, still standing here.
every storm you survive through
Makes you new.
Nobody can walk your road. You must carry every load. Every lonely step you climb builds your mind.
Pressure either breaks the weak or creates the ones who lead. Every drop of sweat and pain
Builds your name. Last man rising. Feel the flame.
build the name.
Nothing now can stop the force.
Stay the course. Dark skies covering my name. Nothing ever stayed the same. Every scar I try to hide lives inside. Cold winds moving through my soul. Still I never lost control. Every step through fear and pain built my frame. Pressure forged me in the fire. Turned the fear into desire. Every shadow lost its hold in the cold. Iron eclipse, I rise through the darkness and the lies. Nothing here can break my soul. I control. Iron eclipse, still burn every lesson that I learned. Turn the silence into flame. Not the same. Rain falls heavy through the night. Still I walk toward the light. Every fall became the ground where I'm found. I don't break, I evolve. Every wound I resolve. From the ashes I became something changed.
I know the weight you carry now, the nights that make you question how you'll ever find the strength again to stand and mend. I know the feeling of the fall, when hope feels far beyond your call. Oh, when every road has disappeared and all is fear. But the darkest night will always end, and broken hearts can heal again. The story isn't over yet,
Not even close. There is light after ruin.
there is life after pain.
Every storm that tried to break you,
Could not take your name,
there is strength still inside you.
even when you cannot see.
The person you are becoming.
Stronger than you believe.
One more step is all it takes. One more breath, one more day. Mountains move a grain at a time. Just keep the climb.
The wounds you carry tell a story, not of failure but of glory. 'Cause you're still here, still alive.
Still able to rise.
There is light after ruin, there is hope after loss. And one day you'll look back and see
You survived it all.
the fire never left you, it was waiting underneath. Now rise and meet the world again.
Become who you're meant to be. Long nights staring at the ceiling, trying to fight the heavy feeling. Every scar I try to hide, burned inside. Cold rain falling on the pavement, still I kept my faith unshaken. Every step through fear and doubt led me out. Pressure made me stronger now. Every wound showed me how to survive another storm and transform. Carry the phantom crown tonight. Stand your ground and face the fight. You were never born to run. You've begun. Carry the phantom crown with pride. Keep the fire deep inside. Every shadow fades away if you stay. fact you made it here makes it clear. Even broken souls can rise. See the truth behind your eyes. Every fall became a flame, not your shame. When the darkness pulls you low, remember what you know. Every battle that you survive means you're alive. Carry the phantom crown tonight. Through the ashes, through the fight. Nothing here can steal your flame. Rise again. I know what it means to lose, to stand with nothing left to prove, to feel the world collapse at once and still move on. Every scar became a guide, every storm I survived. Every time I hit the ground, strength was found. Pain can break you or rebuild, shape your heart, shape your will, and the fire inside your soul still burns strong. This is the Phoenix Code. Rise from the smoke. Every fall became a spark in the dark. This is the Phoenix Code. Carry the hope. Every wound became the flame that changed your name. No more fear inside my chest. Pressure brought out my best. Every battle that I faced built my strength. Now the darkness feels smaller and my spirit burns harder. Every night I stayed alive, help me pressure like a chain. Every scar across your soul builds control. No comfort ever made a king. Pain is where the strong begin. Every drop of sweat and strain feeds the flame. Your mind quests before your soul. That's when warriors take control. Every battle that you face builds your strength. Savage resolve. Rise higher, feed the fire. Every limit starts to break. When you wake, savage resolve. Stand tall. Through it all, every storm you survive through makes you new. yourself behind. Every lonely step you climb sharpens mine. Pressure either makes you fall or transforms you through it all. Every night you stay alive builds your drive. Savage resolve. Yeah. Feel the flame. Build a name. Nothing now can stop the force. Stay the course. Something moves but doesn't speak, a pressure building underneath. No light survives where I begin, just shadows crawling through the skin. Every second pulls me down, deeper than I've ever found. No direction left to choose, only something I can't lose. I feel the system start to wake, like reality can break. It doesn't ask, it doesn't wait, it only changes every state. Slow ignition in my chest, like I was built for nothing less. Shadow engine, I ignite in the core of endless night. No control and no escape, only pressure that I shape. I walk through echoes made of steel. Every thought begins to peel. Nothing human left to hold, only silence growing cold. Breathing sharp but still aligned, like I left myself behind. Faster now inside my veins, everything becomes restrained. No more doubt, no more disguise, only motion in my eyes. Shadow engine override, every limit deep inside. I don't fall, accelerate through the edge of my own fate. Shadow engine, pressure high, breaking everything inside. No remorse and no delay, only force that won't decay. Keep it running, keep it cold. Every second overload. I am not what I once was, I am what the system does. Shadow engine never stops until everything just drops. Long rows under fading lights, still I walk into the night. Every scar beneath my skin pulls me in. Cold winds carving through my chest, still I give my best. Every fall became a guide deep inside. Pressure taught me how to stand, how to understand. Every fear I held before lies no more. into flame, not the same. Across the ground, still I hear the distant sound calling me beyond the pain once again. I don't break, I transform through the calm and through the storm. Every wound became my way to this day. They said be realistic, I said watch closely. They measure my limits with rulers that don't know me. Every ceiling felt low, every room felt tight, so I stretched my ambition until it tore the night. I don't wait for openings, I widen the frame. If the door doesn't move, I rename the game. I was never fragile, just unfinished steel. You don't see evolution until it's real. I left teeth marks on tomorrow. I refuse to fade in line. Every no became momentum, every delay refined. I don't borrow destiny, I design. I don't hope for better days, I grind them into mine. No dramatic breakdown, no public collapse, just quiet recalculation between the cracks. I studied every failure like a blueprint in disguise. Turns out rock bottom is excellent for rise. If pressure builds good, if the weight stays fine. Mountains don't intimidate a moving spine. Proof I was here, not lucky, not rescued, not steered. I don't chase the horizon, I redraw the line. The future isn't waiting, it's mine. That almost disappeared, but it stayed. I remember being smaller than my own expectations, folding under conversations I couldn't even explain. Every you can't felt heavier than I knew how to carry, but I carried it anyway, until it wasn't heavy anymore. Something in me refused revision. vision, something in me stayed unedited. I am the version that didn't quit, the one that stayed in it. Not the loudest, not the fastest, but the one that didn't skip it. Every fall became a checkpoint, every doubt became a test, and I passed without perfection, just persistence at its best. I started waiting for permission to become what I could be. Stopped treating fear like truth and started questioning it in me. Now I don't need validation, I don't need to be believed. I just need to keep on moving in the direction I conceived. If I look back, I see distance. If I look in, I see proof. I didn't change in a moment, I changed in what I choose. I am the version that didn't quit, and that changes, not defined by what I lacked, but by what I didn't leave. Still here, still building, still me. And that is victory. Not yet risen, but I'm already awake. Another day to build a strength, another step to take. The battlefield is waiting, I can feel it in my veins. Every drop of sweat today will prepare me for the pain. No enemy stands before me, no army fills the land. The battle that I'm fighting now demands a stronger man. Every rep becomes a weapon, every mile becomes a shield. Every sacrifice I make prepares me for the field. The weak seek comfort, the strong prepare for battles waiting beyond despair. Prepare for battle, prepare for war. Give more today than ever before. Prepare for battle, stand your ground when the pressure hits. Don't back down. The body screams for mercy, the mind begs me to stop. But warriors aren't remembered for the moments that they dropped. They're remembered for the mornings when they trained through every ache, for the nights they kept on pushing when their spirits started to break. The battlefield is earned in training, victory is earned before the clash of steel and thunder ever reaches the shore. One more rep, one more fight, one more step into the night. Prepare for battle, prepare for war. Give more today than ever before. Prepare for battle, stand your ground when the pressure hits. Don't back down. Finally comes, and the challenge stands before me. I'll remember every second sacrifice that helped create this story. Every wound from training, every mile in the rain, every moment of resistance was never lived in vain. Prepare for battle, prepare to rise with fire burning inside your eyes. Prepare for battle, the time is near, and the warrior you've become knows no fear. Felt heavier than my bones, when every step demanded strength I didn't think I owned. The weight of every failure lived inside my chest, and every day felt like another unforgiving test. People told me to surrender, told me I should slow down, said the dream was far too heavy, said I'd never wear the crown. But something deep within me refused to disappear, a voice that kept on whispering through every doubt and fear. When the body said I'm finished, when the mind said let it go, that's the place where warriors discover how far they can truly go. Beyond the breaking point I rise, with fire burning in my eyes. Every battle, every scar has made me stronger than they are. Beyond the breaking point I stand, with destiny inside my hands. What was meant to make me fall became the reason I stand tall. The strongest version of yourself is never born in ease. It's forged beneath resistance, under pressure on its knees. The mountain doesn't move for you, the storm won't change its path. You either grow to meet the challenge or remain within the past. Every early morning struggle, every sacrifice I made, every lonely mile I walked when motivation started to fade, built a foundation made of grit that nothing could destroy, a strength no one could ever take, no force could ever void. One more rep, one more mile, one more battle, one more trial. The difference between defeat and greatness is enduring a little while. Beyond the breaking point I rise, with fire burning in my eyes. Every battle, every scar has made me stronger than they are. Beyond the breaking point I stand, with destiny inside my hands. What was meant to make me fall became the reason I stand tall. Now I thank the pain that found me, now I thank the storms I faced, because every single hardship helped me find my rightful place. The road was never meant to break me, it was meant to reveal my soul. And now I know that nothing in this world can stop a heart with a goal. Beyond the breaking point I rise, no fear remaining in my eyes. Every setback, every flame, only strength in my name. the hard way. There was a time I feared the struggle, a time I feared the weight of pain. I searched for roads without resistance, tried to outrun the pouring rain. But every shortcut led to nowhere, every comfort stole my fire, and every dream worth truly chasing demanded something higher. The world does not reward intentions, it rewards the ones who act, the ones who keep on moving forward when everyone turns back. The pressure rose, the doubts grew loud, the storm gathered all around. But every hit I took in life made me harder inside. I run through adversity, that's what this life has made of me. Every scar and every fight turned weakness into might. Iron through adversity, standing tall relentlessly. Every storm I walked into forged a stronger truth. A stronger truth. I learned that fear is only powerful when you let it choose your path, and pain is only permanent if you never answer back. The mountain still stands before me, but now I welcome every climb, because I know the view is different for the ones who pay the price. Every setback held a lesson, every loss revealed a key, and every chapter of the struggle unlocked another piece of me. One more rep, one more mile, one more battle, one more trial. The difference between defeat and glory is enduring the story. Iron through adversity, that's what this life has made of me. Every scar and every fight turned weakness into might. Iron through adversity, standing tall relentlessly. Every storm I walked into forged a stronger truth. For easier days, I pray for stronger shoulders. I don't ask the world for mercy, I ask to become bolder, because the strongest steel is never made in calm and peaceful weather. It's made beneath relentless pressure, holding firm together.
That's the man I've grown to be. Every wound
walk through the smoke alone. No shelter, no place called home. Every failure carved my skin, made me begin. The world said I would break apart, but pressure only shaped my heart. Every wound became a sign, the strength was mine. Pain was not my enemy, revealed the best of me. Every scar became a guide. Through the fight I was made by the fire, built higher and higher. Every storm that crossed my way could not make me fade. I was made by the fire, fueled by one desire. Turn the pain into my power, every single hour. When the darkness closed around, I refused to stay down. Every step through fear and doubt brought the warrior out. No excuses, no retreat. Stand again on wounded feet. Every battle that I face builds my strength. I was made by the fire. Now the flames take me higher. Everything that tried to break me is the reason nothing shakes me.
Maybe you've been holding pieces of a heart that never healed. Maybe life has left some chapters you were never meant to feel. Maybe every road behind you looks like proof that you have lost, but the strongest trees grow taller after every storm they cross. Don't mistake a painful season for the ending of your life. Some of the most beautiful beginnings were the colors of goodbye. Your story isn't finished. This is not the final page. Every tear you've ever cried is building strength for brighter days. Your story isn't finished. There's still fire left to find, and the person you'll become may be the strongest of your life.
All the nights you kept on breathing when the world felt cold and far were not moments of weakness. They revealed how strong you are.
Every setback left a lesson. Every wound became a guide, leading you toward a version that was waiting deep inside. Your story isn't finished. There's a mountain left to climb, and one day you'll look behind you and be proud
Every night I stayed awake, raised the stakes. Pressure carved me into stone, made me stronger on my own. Every scar upon my skin means I win. Pain was never there to end me, it was there to reinvent me. Every battle in my mind built my drive. This is Warrior's Rebirth, built through pain and through the hurt. Every fall became the flame that changed my name. This is Warrior's Rebirth. Now I know exactly what I'm worth. Every storm I survived through made me know. No excuses left alive, only hunger deep inside. Every lonely step I climb, build my mind. Fear no longer owns my soul, discipline became control. Every drop of sweat and strain fed the flame. This is Warrior's Rebirth. Nothing breaks me anymore. Most people run when pressure finds them. Most people break when life gets hard. Most people lower all their standards to protect their fragile hearts. But pressure was never my enemy. Pressure showed me who I am. Every difficult situation turned a boy into a man. The fire never asked permission, the mountain never moves aside. The road to greatness has a toll, and sacrifice is the price. Every scar became a lesson, every setback forged my will. Every battle that I survived made me stronger still. Stand your ground, hold the line. The strongest steel requires time. Pressure creates kings, pressure creates power. Pressure creates warriors built in the darkest hour. Pressure creates kings, pressure creates strength. The ones who face the storm will always go the greatest length. The weak wait for motivation, the strong create momentum. The weak talk about tomorrow, the strong attack the present. I've learned that comfort is a prison, discipline is the key. One keeps you where you've always been, one sets your spirit free. The body always wants surrender, the mind always seeks relief. But champions are separated by what they choose One more battle, one more trial. Pressure creates kings, pressure creates power. Pressure creates warriors built in the darkest hour. Pressure creates kings, pressure creates strength. The ones who face the storm will always go the greatest length. Nobody remembers easy victories. Nobody studies comfortable lives. History is written by the people who refuse to compromise. The moments that define us most are never calm or fair. They're the moments when we choose to rise while others choose despair. Pressure creates kings, and